across this old book about Charles Dickens, writers and their work number Charles Dickens by K.J. Fielding. It is published for the British Council and the National Books League by Longmans, Green and Company. So I'm sitting here in the lawns of India Gate. Let me tell you, this is Luton's Delhi, and it is really beautiful. Look at the stretch of greenery out here. Well, this is the bibliographical series of supplements to British Book News. General Editor Theo Beechcroft. Well, this is from a painting. That's Charles Dickens' painting of 1859 by W.P. Frith in the Forster collection at the Victoria and Alberta Museum. Dickens is shown in his study at Tavistock House, Bloomsbury. And talking about Charles Dickens, it's written that more books have been written about Dickens than about any other English novelist, and a distressingly large number of them are not worth reading. Although his biography is so well known and has been detailed at such length, a great deal still remains to be said, and much is obstinately obscure. Amid, amid this mass of memoirs, biographies, introductions, critical commentaries, and miscellaneous studies, there is even more that is unreliable. There is no standard critical edition of his works, no reliable or even reasonably complete edition of his letters, and no fully satisfactory account of his life. The great difficulty of writing about Dickens remains that hardly anything that it has been written already can be taken on trust, and yet, the moment one turns back to the original sources, there is a danger of being completely overwhelmed. Much of the material a biographer ought to consult, moreover, is widely dispersed or difficult of access. Largely as a result of this, the amount of reputable criticism is exceedingly small, for good criticism is written by good critics rather than specialists, and anyone with a reputation to lose has usually confined himself to essays and short studies rather than make the attempt to master the material for a more comprehensive commentary. So, in spite of Dickinson's immense popularity, therefore, he remains in many ways strangely neglected. And Fielding further writes, um, I'm reading from page 17, that as a realist himself, he appreciated the avowed purpose with which the novels were written and called attention to the preface in the third edition of Oliver Twist, 1841, in which Dickens had met the protest of readers who found it coarse and shocking, by declaring that as the stern and the plain truth was a part of the purpose of his book, I will not for these readers abate one hole in the dodger's coat or one scrap of curl paper in the girl's disheveled hair. So that's what it is. He wanted the people to know the truth. So, so it was like uh, his stories, or Dickinson's story, was emphatically God's truth, and it was a step in literary and social history. So, so here at the India Gate lawns, here I am reading out this, doing a book review. It's so wonderful out here in these lawns. And the other side is the Rashtrapati Bhavan. It's really wonderful out here to be out here in the lawns. It's just beautiful. Look at the trees, the sentinels out here. They're, it's beautiful. I kept the book at the foot of this tree here and read it out. So beautiful this summer, this wintry sun is.